It's Umsum time! What if Donald Trump disappeared?
No problem. People will vote to make Umsum the president.
Oh, Umsum.
To buy this t-shirt, visit AumSum.com.
Firstly, if Donald Trump disappeared, President-elect Joe Biden would be extremely relieved. Secondly, if Donald Trump disappeared, Democrats may party, but Republicans would be one sad lot. Thirdly, Donald Trump withdrew United States from the Paris Climate Accord. If Donald Trump disappeared, climate activists would be one relieved lot. Fourthly, Donald Trump played a lot of golf during his presidency. If Donald Trump disappeared, popularity of golf clubs may go down. Fifthly, if Donald Trump disappeared, many people who were fired by Donald Trump may get their jobs back. Lastly, if Donald Trump disappeared, some people may start sporting Donald Trump's famous hairstyle in his memory. What if Elon Musk disappeared?
No problem. Like Elon Musk, even Umsum is super talented.
Oh, Umsum. Firstly, Elon Musk is the second richest person in the world. If Elon Musk disappeared, the world may suddenly get a little poorer. Secondly, Tesla's market cap is more than the combined market cap of 9 largest car companies. If Elon Musk disappeared, car industry may face a bleak future. Thirdly, if Elon Musk disappeared, he will be sorely missed by his millions of followers worldwide. Fourthly, Elon Musk is spearheading the electric vehicle revolution. If Elon Musk disappeared, sale of electric vehicles may plummet. Fifthly, with SpaceX, Elon Musk plans to revolutionize space tourism. If Elon Musk disappeared, buying real estate on Mars will remain a distant dream. Lastly, under Elon Musk, battery technology is growing by leaps and bounds. If Musk disappeared, the world may go back to using petrol or diesel. What if Bill Gates disappeared?
No problem. I will buy many gates and solve the problem.
Oh, Umsum. Firstly, Bill Gates is the third richest person. If Bill Gates disappeared, a highly respected billionaire will be missed by many. Secondly, Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation is the largest private charitable foundation worldwide. If Bill Gates disappeared, philanthropy will take a big hit. Thirdly, Bill Gates co-founded the Giving Pledge. Herein, billionaires pledge at least half of their wealth to philanthropy. If Bill Gates disappeared, this wonderful initiative may die down. Fourthly, Bill Gates is a leader in the climate change fight. If Bill Gates disappeared, climate conservation efforts may take a hit. Fifthly, Bill Gates has funded many startups working in clean energy. If Bill Gates disappeared, fossil fuels might make a comeback. Lastly, if Bill Gates disappeared, Warren Buffett, the famous American investor, will dearly miss his best friend. What if Umsum disappeared?
Oh no! I am Umsum. Who is going to make me disappear?
Oh, Umsum. Firstly, Umsum cracks amazing jokes. If Umsum disappeared, people may forget how to laugh. Secondly, parents encourage their kids to watch Umsum as he is fun and also teaches science. If Umsum disappeared, education may take a back seat. Thirdly, if Umsum disappeared, museums in memory of Umsum may start popping up everywhere. Fourthly, if Umsum disappeared, millions of kids would definitely miss Umsum's cute laugh. Fifthly, If Umsum disappeared, new guys like Tum Yum, Chum Pum, etc. may try to take his place. Lastly, Umsum videos are viewed millions of times every day. If Umsum disappeared, many people may stop opening YouTube anymore. Are processed foods safe to eat?
Yeah, 'cause they are so yummy.
No. Processed food means the food item has been altered in some way or the other. It may involve washing, peeling, cutting the food item, or pasteurizing, freezing, adding oil, salt, or sugar to increase the product's shelf life. Processed foods include tinned vegetables, yogurt, cheese, etc. Ultra-processed foods are ready-to-eat or ready-to-heat products manufactured industrially using multiple ingredients and additives. Some examples include instant noodles, breakfast cereals, etc. Now, many of these ultra-processed foods are believed to have negative health effects. Why? Firstly, ultra-processed foods are unhealthy for our digestive system as they are low in fiber. Fiber promotes bowel movements, and it is an important food source for beneficial bacteria in our large intestine. Secondly, many of these foods are high in trans fat, which increases the level of bad cholesterol. Thirdly, high amounts of salt, sugar, and chemical additives in these foods may increase the risk of diabetes, obesity, etc. Why do astronauts wear orange and white spacesuits?
'Cause orange and white are my favorite colors.
No. The orange spacesuit is called Advanced Crew Escape Suit. Astronauts wear it during the launching and landing period. But why? Because if there is any malfunction during the launching or landing period and the astronaut has to abandon the space shuttle, this particular shade is the most visible color against any landscape, especially against the blue sky and sea, thus making it easy for the rescuers to spot the astronaut. Now, the white spacesuit is called Extravehicular Activity Suit. Astronauts wear it when they go outside the space shuttle to do some work. It is white in color for two reasons. Firstly, in space, the astronaut is exposed to extreme heat of the sun, and white is the color which reflects more heat than any other colors, thus preventing the astronaut from getting too warm. Secondly, white color makes it easy to spot the astronaut against the black expanse of space. Should we exercise before having breakfast?
No, we should eat 24/7.
Oh, listen. In a study, it was found that people who exercised before having their breakfast actually burned double the amount of fat than those who exercised after. Why? According to experts, the logic is pretty simple. Whenever we eat food, it is converted into glucose and absorbed into the blood. Hence, when we exercise after having our breakfast, our body uses glucose obtained from the breakfast, instead of fats stored in the fat tissues to produce energy. However, when we exercise before having breakfast, as our body has fasted during sleep, there is less glucose available in the blood to produce energy. Hence, a pre-breakfast exercise forces our body to use more of the fats stored in the fat tissues to produce energy, thus causing us to burn more fat. Why does smoking cause dark lips?
'Cause cigarettes contain black lipsticks.
No. Our skin contains melanocytes, which produce a pigment called melanin. Melanin gives our skin its color and also absorbs the sun's ultraviolet radiation, thus protecting us from skin-related diseases. Now, when we smoke, we inhale and exhale harmful chemicals like nicotine and benzopyrenes, especially from our mouth. So, experts believe that perhaps as a protective mechanism, our melanocytes produce more melanin in our lips, gums, etc. to protect us from the harmful effects of these chemicals. This leads to hyperpigmentation, thus causing our lips to turn into a darker shade. Also, while smoking, as we repeatedly purse or pucker our lips to inhale the smoke, it eventually creates wrinkles on our lips. These wrinkles, accompanied by dark lips, are referred to as smoker's lips. Why do some people develop celiac disease?
'Cause they don't go on vacations.
No. Celiac disease is a disorder which adversely affects the villi present in our small intestine. Villi are small finger-like projections which help an efficient absorption of nutrients. Now, according to experts, the main culprits behind celiac disease are our genes. If a person has HLA-DQ2 gene or HLA-DQ8 gene, then his immune system is genetically susceptible to a protein called gluten, usually found in wheat, barley, etc. Now, if he eats gluten, his susceptible immune system starts attacking his own villi, thus causing him to develop celiac disease. This leads to inflammation, abdominal pain, etc. Also, if that person still doesn't stop consuming gluten, then due to the attacks of the immune system, his villi will eventually shorten or flatten, thus causing malabsorption of nutrients through the villi into the blood. This can lead to iron deficiency, weight loss, short stature, etc. What happens to our lungs when we smoke?
They turn colorful.
No. Whenever we smoke cigarettes, we inhale a mix of about 4,000 harmful chemicals. These chemicals cause swelling of bronchial tubes present in our lungs, thus resulting in excess production of mucus. Also, they damage hair-like projections called cilia, whose function is to push out the excess mucus. As a result, the bronchial tubes get clogged. This leads to persistent coughing as our body attempts to clear the mucus, thus eventually causing chronic bronchitis. Secondly, these chemicals also damage tiny air sacs called alveoli present in our lungs. This reduces the amount of oxygen entering our blood, thus causing a condition called emphysema. Note that chronic bronchitis and emphysema are collectively called chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, or COPD. COPD is irreversible and incurable. Lastly, some of these chemicals can also damage the DNA present in the cells of bronchial tubes and alveoli, thus leading to lung cancer. Is it safe to eat leftovers?
Yeah, I eat my burgers even if they are a week old.
Ew. According to experts, the leftovers are safe to eat if we follow the 2-2-4 rule. Here, the first 2 indicates that we should refrigerate leftover food within 2 hours of cooking. This is because at room temperature, that is at 68 degrees Fahrenheit, there is fast growth of bacteria. Hence, refrigerating leftover food, that is dropping its temperature below 40 degrees Fahrenheit, slows down the bacterial growth. The second 2 implies that we should store leftovers in a layer no more than 2 inches deep. This allows quick and even cooling, thus minimizing the bacterial growth. Finally, the 4 in the rule indicates that we should eat the refrigerated leftovers within 4 days. This is because refrigeration just slows down the bacterial growth. It doesn't completely halt their growth. Hence, after 4 days, the bacteria reach a threshold concentration where they make the food bad enough to cause indigestion, food poisoning, etc. How does thyroid affect our weight?
Thai what? Is it some kind of Thai curry?
Nah. In need of energy, the pituitary gland present in our brain releases thyroid-stimulating hormone. This hormone informs the thyroid gland present in our neck to release hormones like thyroxine and triiodothyronine, which instruct our cells to burn calories and in turn produce energy. This is basically called metabolism. However, in some conditions like hyperthyroidism and hypothyroidism, our thyroid gland doesn't respond properly to the pituitary gland. In hyperthyroidism, it releases more hormones even when we don't require extra energy. This increases metabolism, causing our cells to burn more calories, and thus leading to weight loss. While in hypothyroidism, it releases very less hormones, causing our cells to burn fewer calories, thus leading to weight gain. Why do we sometimes drool in our sleep?
'Cause we dream about burgers.
Nah. There are various reasons behind this. Firstly, improper sleeping position. When we sleep on our stomach or on our side, gravity tends to pull the saliva out of our mouth. Now, when we are unconscious in sleep, our body helps us swallow the saliva. However, if it fails to do so, the saliva leaks out, thus causing drooling. Secondly, during certain allergies, excess saliva is produced. Now, this does not prove to be a problem during the day because we consciously swallow the saliva. However, when we are unconscious in sleep, if our body fails to swallow the excess saliva, it leads to drooling. Lastly, when our nose is blocked due to cold or flu, we open our mouth to breathe. Now, in such situations, if we sleep on our stomach or on our side, the saliva easily makes its way out of our mouth, thus causing drooling.